Chemo Podcast News, back at it again with the beautiful ladies. Please introduce yourselves. I know you guys are shy. Some of you first times doing this. Maybe it's your first time ever doing this. But just for the people, you can just say one word.
Name?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, I'm Rose.
Hi, I'm Quana.
Hello, I'm Kristen.
Hi, I'm Isabel.
All right, they introduce themselves. Let's jump into it, guys. All right. Once again, Chemo Podcast News. A woman's love language. I always hear women mention this. When it comes to a guy, we're very skeptical when it comes to a lot of stuff about women. But that's a woman thing. So can y'all explain the meaning behind a woman's love language? Because when it comes to a man, the way I show my affection is I'm not like a lovey-dovey type person. But if you're cooking in the kitchen and I walk by and I smack you on the butt, that's my way of showing you, I see you. You may be cooking. Most guys does this, you know what I'm saying? We harass you when you're in that moment cooking and doing your thing. But that's just that's me, my personal thing. But what's some of y'all personal, thing when it comes to a woman's love language? How y'all perceive it to be?
I think everybody's love language is different. For me, for a while, I thought my love language was act of service. But in reality, I want all five. Because you need that balance. Because once you start to get too much of one, then you want the other, because you want the attention, you want the touching, you want that, because that's how we are,
Mm-hmm. So active service, meaning?
Act of service, you at the store, you know what, babe? I picked up your favorite bag of chips.
Oh.
Okay. Or it's like I'm not asking you to do things. Like you're able to know when something is wrong with me to say, you know what, I'm gonna pay this for you, or would you like this? More of
Facts.
That gifts makes me happy.
Okay.
Basically, that's what.
Okay. Active service.
But like just doing things.
All right. Anyone else want to fill in on that?
I'm with her. My love language is all five. Always been.
So it's five different?
It's five. I think it's.
See, I didn't even know that.
Touch,
Okay.
Gifts,
Act of
service, words of affirmation.
Okay.
Speak
Basically,
life into me. Go out and buy me my favorite bag of chips.
Yeah.
Buy me something just because. Smack me in the kitchen, smack my butt in the kitchen when I'm cooking to acknowledge that you see me.
Okay.
All that.
I think my biggest thing right now is more so spiritual.
Okay.
Like, my love language is spiritual because I feel like you can get gifts. I'll be happy at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
You could do something. It's a momentary thing, but when I'm down and I really need you to be there, I need us to have this spiritual, and I need you to be spiritual so you can uplift me when I'm down and I don't even say anything.
So spiritual mean like a conversation, like sit down, actually mental, intellect?
Spiritual more so like they gotta have some type of faith or favor over them so that they can pour that onto me.
Okay.
To keep me going.
All right. Okay, I got what you're saying. Okay. What about?
I mean, I can't speak from a man's perspective.
Okay.
So I can only speak from what I would do as a woman to a man.
Yeah.
So for me, it's acts of service, words of affirmation, physical touch, and then everything else is like, it's a balance.
It's
it's a balance. So I can't because I feel like all men are different.
Mm-hmm.
So to say what I want from a man, we don't always get what we want until you actually get to know a person.
Okay.
And then you allow that person to be their self and you get to learn them or whatever. But for me, I definitely need to be with somebody where it's more work than it is like little stuff around the house, because that comes automatically. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it's like you helping me with my business, if I ask you for something, you helping me with my business, like,
or not even having to ask.
Not even.
They just doing it.
With men, you have to.
You think so?
Yes.
Not all.
Not
That's
all
a
men.
10%. That's a 10%. There's a 10%
Not
that
really.
you
Depending
have
on the
to
person,
ask.
because they should already know if you got a business and you need some business card, they already gonna be
Yeah, because
It's not necessarily that, because you can't always expect for a man to be a mind reader.
Well, just
you know
in general,
that's
though.
a big
I think
big
it goes
thing.
both ways. That mind reading thing. I think the biggest issue now with relationship, just with people in general, is communication. But it isn't even that. Sometimes we speak, but we're not listening to understand, and that's one of my issues. Like when someone is talking, for some reason my brain tells me I already know what they're going to say, and I'm quick to just speak.
Spit it out, yeah.
Even though what I'm saying is not wrong, but I need to learn how to just be quiet. Just be quiet. Sometimes you don't always have something
But
to
I
say.
I do genuinely feel women do feel like we're mind readers. I'm dead serious. Because a lot of women get upset with men thinking we should already know what to expect. Sometimes you can literally just listen, sit us down and explain it to us, and we'll have a you know what I'm saying, like a greater relationship with you, because sometimes we be so all over the place.
Yes.
Sometimes we don't even be.
Know what y'all want.
Yeah, I'm
But it's
dead
not for all
serious.
men, though,
Not all
'cause
men.
You have most men. I think, and it also goes back to how damaged
A woman.
someone is, men or women, both sides, both ways. We're not just gonna say, everything we say goes for both sex.
Okay.
So it depends on how damaged that person is, because sometimes you could sit down and want to have an open conversation with someone, but they're so messed up in the inside to the point where everything that you say they translate in a different version. So to them, and those type of guys or females, they're very insecure. So to have an open and honest conversation, it's not a win-win. You're never going to win, because they're gonna sit there, they're gonna overthink it. So why did you ask me that? Or why did you feel like I'm not doing this good enough?
Yeah.
Or so is this somebody else? So to have certain conversation, you have to be able to talk to someone that is healed.
Because I'm gonna give y'all
an
an example. I was dating someone, and her car was having issues. I have money in the bank. It's no issue if you come to me and be like, "Babe, I need help with this." I'm gonna be like, "All right, whatever." You know what I'm saying? But you not explaining to me, and you're acting like, "Oh, I got it," and then weeks later we get in an argument. That's the first thing come out of your mouth.
But it could be this. Hold on. It could be this. Because I don't ask for nothing. Honestly, I don't ask for nothing.
I don't like to ask you.
I will talk and I will tell you what's going on, and I'll let you decide if you want to help.
give
Not
help.
even that, you're a man, first of all.
Correct.
So if something's going wrong with my car, I shouldn't even have to take it up there. You should
You come get my keys and yup. That's
You
your
just
first.
say that?
But
No, I should not have
that
to
we
say
have
that.
though.
I should not have to
But
say
it's
that.
stages in
I should-
relationships.
but no, I
though.
should
It's-
not have to
it's-
say
Okay,
that.
but you're saying that
But
you
if
would
we-
have
if we-
rather
Not even
that
that,
she
if I
asked
go
you
to
for
the
help.
car lot, if I
Mm-hmm.
go there and something wrong with my car, they're gonna tell me like $2,000-$3,000 versus you go there. You're already gonna
Oh,
go there,
yeah,
man.
facts.
First of all,
They
you're gonna go there and they're not even
they're not
gonna
gonna
think you,
try
because
us.
you already
Yeah.
know this.
Yeah, they're not gonna try us. They might tell us 500.
Yeah.
and
There's
tell
just
us
certain things
300.
as a man, like a car issue, as my man or whatever.
Mhm.
That should be something that you say, I got, babe. I'm gonna take care of that.
Off top.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
gonna take care of
And she
that.
probably was testing you.
No, I don't even think, because when she originally said, this is what happened. She originally said her alternator went bad. But you know when you buy alternators, you have a warranty. So I'm thinking in my mind, okay, you got a warranty. So it's not like you can't, like they're gonna replace it. So me not really thinking like, okay, you need, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should have literally said, you know what, I do have a warranty on this, but I need you to, just a little, you know what I'm saying? Explanation would have had me like, okay, turn on my senses. But that's what I'm saying, because in a relationship, if you don't communicate a lot of things, a lot of women, I'm telling you, they think we're mind readers. I'm not saying we shouldn't know a lot of, you know what I'm saying?
It's
But
the same thing
I
with men too.
My thing is, I haven't been with a man in like 15 years, so I don't understand what y'all talking about right now.
Oh, you want to open up a whole can of worms on me.
I mean,
15? Why?
so
Okay,
like,
so
I
why?
deal
Okay.
with
different.
women.
It's
I
different caliber
deal
of
with
men.
women.
Mhm,
But-
okay.
I really don't have to say anything, honestly.
I feel you. I feel
They-
you.
And I hear
I
that
mean,
a lot
of course,
from women who
because
date
it's-
women.
you're
dealing with
the
someone
same sex.
like
yeah,
this is a
so
mirror of
like
you.
you really don't have to say nothing.
So a woman, you think a woman is, of course, a woman is going to be totally different because the mindset of a woman.
Yeah, because
is
it's like
totally different. From a man.
it's totally.
Yeah.
She's gonna just.
Correct.
Not to say that men can't do it too, they can, but it's just different levels.
You think men are like
I
stubborn?
think it's more.
To be honest?
It ain't even that. I think it's all about how much someone really like you, though. Because when a man really like you, a guy really like you, there's no question.
But no, not even.
If it's not
If it's not
serious
about
about
sees a future with
If
you,
it's
yes,
not gonna do
but
all
They
that.
just do things
No
like
matter
that.
if they see
You
a
know
future
what?
with you or not, if it's not up there, it's not.
But that's what I'm
gonna
saying.
That
So
is
it's
true.
all about
It's not
that.
gonna
That's why we say a man. There's a difference between
Yeah, between men and niggas. Yeah, so it's also how that person was raised, the values that was installed inside of them. Because a lot of us walking
Are
around.
we talking about an alpha man or are we talking about a beta man? I just want to know.
We gotta know, but that's the
Because
thing.
men can deceive
Because-
women.
What's
Men
the
deceive
difference
women
between
all
a
the
beta and
time.
an alpha?
I mean, alpha, like, of course he knows that he's a provider. Like, he knows that he's the head of the household. He
Okay.
knows that he
Yeah.
has to lead his woman.
Right.
A beta type of man wants to be led by a woman.
Yeah, so yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
so
so much
if you
alpha
talk-
man.
yeah,
It's
so-
more beta man.
Yeah, so we talking about beta because I ain't talking about beta. I'm saying
But-
like an alpha man because like when you're in a relationship, alpha men want women who are very independent.
Correct.
So if you can't change certain stuff on your car, why would he do that for you if you can't do it for yourself?
I think most men are intimidated by like very strong, independent women. I'm dead serious.
A beta man is.
Yeah, a lot of guys are intimidated because they feel like y'all might come off strong, y'all might come off like y'all don't want anything from us, but because like we like to give. Men naturally, I'm not gonna say every man, naturally like to do for women. You know what I'm saying? We naturally like to do that. But if you have a woman that's so independent, it's like no room.
But you know my thing. If a woman is so independent, you have to take her out her masculine era, and you're gonna have to bring her down. If not, I'm gonna keep my guard up because guess what? If you go your own way and I go mine, I still gotta hold my ground.
Exactly.
So anybody is temporary.
Yeah.
Cause I'm very much an alpha woman.
Facts.
So I'm not gonna let my guard down, knowing that hey, might not even go nowhere. I still gotta keep my head on straight, and I still gotta take care of my house. So I'm not letting my guard down.
And that's the thing. I think a lot of people need to understand. When you meet someone, we are at different places in life, right? We have different things going on. So right now, let's say I meet a man right now. I'm already paying my bills. I'm taking care of my kids. I take care of myself, right? So if you're gonna come into my space where you're the one chasing after me, you want to come in my space, you have to come in and allow me to be a lady. I don't want to be independent if I have a man, because independent means one person. So if I have a man, I want to have a man that's going to lead and show me different things. We want those things. I mean, unless the female is toxic or that nigga is toxic. I mean, toxic people is not gonna have that mindset. But for me, I want a man where it's like, babe, can you help me with this? Babe, what does that mean?
Oh,
like,
1 second. I want it, but I don't want it where here comes the control.
That's
I do this for you, and I do this for you, and you got.
But that's not a man though. A man wouldn't do that, and that's the thing. So once again, we'll go back to when someone is secure within themselves, when someone is complete, and that's what's wrong with a lot of us. Everybody looking for somebody to fill in the gap. Everybody's missing something. Once you focus on yourself and you complete, you find. You can sit in your own shit and smell it. Figure out all the things that's wrong with you, all the traumas that you may be dealing with, all the overthinking that you do that make you feel a certain way. Just work on that. I promise you, you will literally forget everything else that goes around you. You're not gonna focus on having a man to come and complete you. Can't nobody complete you. And that's the problem. Everybody's looking for somebody to complete. I want a man to come and add more to the value that I already have.
A man should add more to you
that's what it should
instead
be.
of taking away
because as a
from
woman,
you.
I already know.
I don't know, because it's just for me, when you in the presence of a man, you gonna be a lady, period.
But every lady don't know how to be a lady though.
No, but that's your problem because it's your mindset. You get what I'm saying? But when you're in the presence of a masculine man, you're gonna be in your femininity, period. Like.
Because it's like that, you're gonna be so comfortable. It's that energy.
It's gonna be his presence.
His presence.
Yeah,
energy.
His presence.
It's just gonna have you at ease.
It's how he.
So can y'all literally tell the difference when you meet someone, because a lot of guys, like I said, a lot of guys deceive women.
You can.
A lot of men.
You really
I think
They
you just
play
have to
that-
have
they play that
a strong.
Yeah.
Because we
I
are.
mean, you just have to have a good
No, you
judgment
just-
of character,
you
a
just
strong
need
sense
to
of
know
discernment. Like
boundaries.
this is
You
all
You just
about
need to
the
know
have
the
to
first
have
and the
boundaries.
last name and have a good homegirl. Who's an FBI agent? And you got
It's
one.
not even that. It's more
You
about
got
like,
one. Yeah,
it's
I'm
more
so
about
serious.
it's
No, because a lot of these guys.
I'm so serious.
Because you know
I'm
what
so
guys do?
serious.
I'm telling you, guys listen to women.
they
And we listen to what y'all say y'all
and then they
want,
do
and
it.
what y'all like, and what y'all need,
I just
and then
feel
they
like-
come
I
in
just feel like
and
on
they
a-
give you what you
on a
want, like,
person,
and need,
I
I just
just
feel
and
like
then
enough.
and then you think, oh damn, he on point.
That's not true.
I just feel like you shouldn't, like, in the dating process, I feel like you shouldn't come across and tell people what your wants are because you're
'Cause they
giving that
should-
person
yeah,
an
you-
opportunity
and that's what I
to
learned.
finesse it,
right,
yeah.
to
That's
manipulate.
I learned that.
Me
And I
being a
learned that.
man, I'm telling y'all this from a man. Don't ever. A man is going to ask you
What happened?
what
with
your
that?
likes, needs,
Yeah.
wants. And he might not just come straight out and tell you that. He might do it on the slide.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? He might try to
like those type
Bait you into, oh, you know what I'm saying, in your past, like, what do you know what I'm saying? What, yeah, he'll play it, you know what I'm saying, just to see, oh, you know what, I love flowers. And he'll wait like 2-3 weeks, hit you with the flowers.
Hit me with the
Yeah.
flowers. Like,
Girl, guess what he did, girl? What? The big bouquet, all red.
And I learned
And
that
now
too, even with social media, be careful what you post, like the activities, what you
they
like
watch
to
all
do, because they pay attention to all that.
I'm dead serious.
My
Y'all
social
think it's a
media only
game.
show that I like to work out.
Y'all think it's a game. I'm dead serious. They do
They
that.
pay attention to all of that.
I be
No,
posting like,
but it's
I be posting like godly stuff on my page, right?
yes.
And
That man
this guy took
that
me
man
out
might
on our first date, and he gonna pray before me. And I, oh my gosh, you know we
That
pray.
man would bring Jesus to your front
Yes,
door.
he will. And then after that, we went on a couple other dates. He ain't prayed no more.
It was that
That one time.
Yeah.
that
I'm
first
like-
impression.
But see,
But-
you caught that.
I did.
And that's the thing.
Most
so
girls
once,
don't.
Once you've been through certain things in life and you take time to work on yourself, it gets easier when you meet people. Certain people, they energy just from the moment they say hi, you don't even want to,
Yeah.
because
You gotta
you're full of yourself. When you're full of yourself, you don't look for entertainment. You don't look
Affirmation,
for
when you're home.
you don't look for nothing outside of it. So and then
nothing-
also setting boundaries. Once you set boundaries, and it's like, okay, I know the red flags because I've been through it already. Because
Yeah.
all the red flags
Most women have
flags
been.
gonna always
from the
come.
beginning.
Yeah.
They always there from
Yeah,
the beginning.
yeah.
We overlook
No,
them because
women
we think
tend
that
to
was so much
ignore.
better.
We're gonna
Exactly.
ignore
we
them, like,
Y'all
overlook
always
them.
see the
think y'all can save
potential.
damaged
Oh, yeah.
men.
I'm-
Y'all
But that's the
always
thing.
think
We
y'all
think,
can save
we
damaged
think we
men.
got the pussy game on lock. I'ma fuck the shit out of him and he gonna be a better man. Like we're just
It's
weird.
not.
We have the stupid ass mindset. I'm gonna cook for him. I'm gonna.
I know.
But
That was
most
me.
females, no, I've
No, but
never,
a lot. I know
I've
what she's
never
saying
been
though.
like that. But most
no, yeah.
females are like that. We compete with the kitchen and vagina and sex. You know, just the bedroom, thinking that that's all we have to give
I
and
don't. I
keep a
think
man.
that's what maybe for some women. For me,
Most women.
it's not. No, for me, it's not because I think the first thing I get from people is your body. Even with social media, even when somebody see me, so it's like you never know who genuinely want to mess. I never know who genuinely want to mess with me because
sincere.
all they see is body.
Correct.
All they see, like if I have on a 2-piece or if I'm out, so I get a lot of attention, but I have to go and I have to look.
You have to
between
sift
the attention,
through.
and it's
Baby,
bad.
those thighs in your butt is really hard to miss.
And I don't like it. And I don't like
So
it.
you have to really pay attention to what.
I actually don't pay a lot of people no attention.
No, I'm not saying you
Because
have to
it's-
pay
it's
attention. You have to
aggravating
watch
because it's
out.
like, the person
You just
will
wanna
say,
be
"You're so
comfortable
sexy,
in your
you're so
own
fine."
skin and you
No, you
can't.
don't know me for me. You don't know that I'm goofy. You don't know
I
that
think,
I'm
I think,
no.
Oh, he didn't-
I
he don't-
think,
they- yeah, you
I
got to get
think
to know
you
the
should
real
just
you.
accept it because there's some qualities that some women are born
Looking
with
for, yeah.
that you should just feel comfortable within
I
yourself.
do. I feel comfortable, but I don't like all the extra attention that
Attention.
it brings.
And I say
and
it
it
all
could
the
bring
time.
a lot of candidates. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot.
They wear a muumuu.
What's a moo?
Like a moo, like
No.
what?
But you know, I say that all the
That's what I'm
time.
trying to say.
Dip 'em around, just back.
I say that all the time. Like I like to dress sexy.
Me too.
I like because I work out. Like it's my body. I feel like my body's like it's my art, like my own little thing. Like I like to dress. Yeah, I like to.
But is it a turn
I like
off
to
if a
dress
guy
up.
just constantly come at you?
Correct.
because of-
About your
Yes.
body.
It's aggravating.
Because you have females out here.
If he gay, would it bother you?
If he's gay.
Yeah.
No.
Like what?
If
Like,
the
if
guy's gay.
No, of course it's not gonna bother you.
I mean, no, I
Yeah.
don't like it at all, even if he's gay. Like,
No, I think
Yeah.
more or less what he means is like if only
I mean, I
thing
understand
he's
what y'all
pointing out
mean,
is your
but-
body. Like
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to.
Because
Get to know
a
me.
man,
But
if a man
that's-
is dating you,
but
he's gonna
that's
drop
all
comment
men-
after
all
comment,
comment.
Yeah.
and then eventually you're gonna be like, damn, why
You always
you
talk
like,
about, like, you don't.
you don't talk about nothing else?
Yeah.
Just like you said I'm goofy. Like that's a dope ass quality to have in a woman. But a lot of guys are not gonna get to know
But that's
that.
the thing. Most
if
guys
they-
nowadays they go based on.
And
how
then
you
when you
look.
have other women that just give it up so easy, why
It
am I
makes
gonna
it
get to know you
hard for
when I
it.
can go over here and talk to her for a
Correct.
couple days and
Yeah.
I'm sleeping with her. Like, what?
So and then you hear most men say nowadays they don't know how to separate a real woman from the hoes. Just the
Nah,
fucking.
you can separate it.
Yes, the hell you
Even
can.
when
You can
you're in
separate it.
because even when you're in a marriage, honestly,
Mhm.
that babe, your body look good,
Yeah.
and it doesn't stop.
No.
So it don't
Okay,
stop.
that's
It
dumb.
still continues because if he doesn't do it, you're gonna feel like he's not attracted to you.
I mean, for my
from
man,
your
that's
husband,
fine. Of
yes.
course.
I
For
mean,
my man.
But
it's
still,
like that.
but that's
But
what I'm trying to say.
from
It's still
somebody-
it happens from the beginning in the dating, in a boyfriend and girlfriend.
But I think
in
you
the
gotta
but
know.
there's a
I think
way
you gotta
you
know
feel
when it's genuine and when
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
genuine. When you first coming up and you're trying to talk to somebody and the only thing you're looking at is
Yeah, your body.
versus, hey, what you doing? How you doing?
Can I
How
take
was
you
your
out to
day?
dinner?
But if you're
Yeah.
just looking at that person's body, it's just like, get out my face.
Yeah.
Versus you trying
That's
to
a turn off for me
I don't
too.
know. That don't really.
It don't bother you?
No,
Too much
because-
attention. I don't like too
because-
much attention.
Me
Be-
either.
I don't like too
because
much attention.
Why?
he's a man and I'm a woman, and if he look good and the body look good, I'm gonna tell him that he look good.
Okay.
Period.
Mhm.
If he have on something that I feel like look nice, I'm gonna tell you that
Facts. Okay.
your jacket or whatever looks nice.
Okay.
You get what I'm
But
saying?
at the same
No,
time, what
sis,
we're
no, I
saying-
get
what
what
we're
you're
talking
trying to
about-
say. I
what
get
I'm
what you're
saying
trying to
is-
say. No, I get what you're trying to say. That is how men are. They're always, but men are looks at women by sight. They are not emotional. So the first thing they see is our face and our bodies. That's how it is. You get what I'm saying? And it continues to happen even if you're in a relationship and even when you're in marriage.
Yeah, but it makes it hard
I
to
get your
get when you
point.
look a certain way. It feels like everybody want one thing.
Well, then don't be sexy.
Okay.